Hello guys, welcome back. So IIT MMS examination 2023 is really near, and it's the last lap of your preparation. So I've decided to make a video on that, on how to make the best use of this last lap, and how if you're taking a mock test, how to utilize that to the fullest, so that you become become more confident and don't get complacent too. So I hope this has been it will be a small revision of the whole system. So you have learned the topic already. So you have started giving mock tests. So now I'll be talking about the last three actions, the last 3 points, last 2 points rather, before the ITGM MS to help you not get demoralized or defocused or demotivated or not complacent either if you're doing good. So so you have learned yourself. So you have books, you can check our website. You have solved you can regularly this group discussion and solve our WhatsApp group. It's almost over. There's no point. You're talking about the coaching and the mock test. You have taken our mock test perhaps. So if you're taking a mock test, this will help you. So the mock test structure of ours are: we have two mathematics, two probability, two statistics, and four full mock tests. Mathematics 1, math probability 1, mathematics 2, probability 2, statistics 1, statistics 2, full mock test 1, full mock test 2, full mock test 3, full mock test 4, 10 total mock tests. And they're done with cautious, minute details. They're prepared with cautious, minute details for your preparation. So after the mock test, one of the most important things is to understand and do a SWOT analysis, a strength and weakness analysis. And the way to do that is called this fundamental matrix, this fundamental discovery matrix, FDM. And how to do that? This fundamental discovery matrix is very important. So you make this so understand for examination, there are two aspects: the time taken and the proficiency. Okay. So the knowledge and the proficiency and the time taken. So for this, uh, you have three domains in this. So if you have a proficiency low, but if you have a low proficiency, you cannot solve it in good time. So that does not exist, right? So either you can have low proficiency, but you can try to do it really quick, like basic problems. You know how to do it, okay? Uh, that's like you have low proficiency, but you're taking time high. So um, not low but high. That means these are your weakness points, right? That means you're weak in this area. So your knowledge is low and your time taking is high. So you need low time and better knowledge. That means your strength. So you can see on the right hand side, lower right hand bottom corner, you can see the my strengths, where your time taking is low and your proficiency is really high. So these are the places where you're putting your strengths. And that proficiency high but you're taking your time is also high. That means you need to solve more problems and get better and get faster. Okay, get faster at solving problems. So you have to make a matrix. You have to make the list of topics that are inside this. And how do I select the topics? The topics are selected in here. You can make your own topics. You can select topics in the in the website of ours. If you're in our internal platinum course, you have a list of topics, the 52 weeks of topics. You can take those 52 topics and select those topics accordingly. And an example or snippet is shown. You can make a Google sheet, an Excel sheet out of this, and you can understand that this is my strength, this is my weakness, and this is where I need to solve better and get better. So you do this iteration over and over and again. And every after mock test, you this whole thing will get updated. Okay, and also you have to make your own cheat sheets. Okay, and I will come to that point next. So how do you, what the guide metrics after you have discovered this? How are the guide metrics for you? So understand that after you have understood what are your weaknesses, you have to read the theory and you have to make a cheat sheet of the ideas very well. Okay, read the theory well and make cheat sheet of the ideas, because your proficiency is low in that. You don't know much of that, and hence your time taking is high. And then you will move into the, after you solve more of those, you will move into high proficiency but high time taking. So if you're in that domain, you focus on the cheat sheet, like focus on the minimal sufficient status of the knowledge. That is cheat. I call cheat sheet as a minimal sufficient status of the entire knowledge, okay, that you have learned. You focus on that more and solve more problems. Time taken, it's an exam preparation mindset you need to have. Okay, and that's very important. And then for the strengths, you solve more problems. Don't get overconfident, and solve more problems to shun the rock, shun the knife. And this is very important. This structure is very important, and this will help you in your preparation. So now making a cheat sheet is very fundamental. I'm giving you one cheat sheet of probability. I'm showing an example of one cheat sheet of probability. It's uploaded in our website too, so you can check that. So this probability cheat sheet is given by, it's a part of a Blitzstein. It's really beautiful and it helps a lot. But my suggestion is that you make your own cheat sheet, because it makes you unique, number one, and you will understand, I know this, I don't know this, and it's a beautiful learning experience for you if your weakness is there. If you are in the solve more get better region, you must have done your cheat sheet and you must focus on your cheat sheet, and it's really helps. So cheat sheet, in a cheat sheet you can also write down all those aspects, problem solving tricks that you have learned, giving mock tests and various books and discussing with friends and people. You involve all those aspects there, okay, so that you learn it, you have it right at your hand just before the mock test. And my suggestion is that before the full mock test, you should look into your cheat sheets well. Just before the mock, don't see the whole note, just look into your cheat sheets, because that should be the mindset of you before the examination, main examination. That's very, very important. So now, after long iterations of this procedure, you have now, you are prepared. It's the last week of the examination. So what do you do now? So how do you whole plan your examination? Don't so you, in an examination you have your weakness and then all these three categories, and you have to know which topics are there in this. I have a ballpark idea, and please don't attempt the weakness questions because it's a waste of time. First attempt the strength questions. You go through stroll through the paper, whole paper, 60 questions, get an idea, and then solve strength first, and then move on to the solve more get better, the where the time taken is more, and then never solve the weakness. So if you have a weakness, then don't solve it. Please don't solve it, and that will waste your time, okay, even if it sounds interesting, because exam preparation is a mindset, okay. It's different from learning, and you have to respect that difference, respect the thick line of difference, and according to play the game of the examination. And the final tips for you is that, aim for 60% in a mock test. 40 to 60% is the criterion, people are, hardworking students are achieving, and 40 to 50, 60%. And if you aim for 60% examination, that makes your life a lot easier. Let me give you an example. There are 60 questions in the whole question paper, and you have to have 180 minutes, 3 hours to solve those 60 questions. That boils down to 3 minutes, okay. So you have 3 minutes per question paper if you're focusing on the 60 questions. But after the strength weakness analysis, you can reduce down that, your strength is in this 60% of the questions. You have to do 60% of the questions totally, fully focused and correct. So therefore, if you focus on these 36 questions, 60% of 60 questions are 36 questions. So if you focus on these 36 questions really well, then you have 180 minutes to solve these 36 questions. So instead of 3 minutes for 60 questions, your now time bound has increased to 5 minutes for 36 questions. And that's important, because you understand that's the minimum you have to do, 5 minutes. So whenever you're practicing, you make sure you solve every problem in the mock test. Don't waste more than 3 to 5 minutes on average. On average is very important, because on some questions you will just do it in 1 second, 1 minute, I mean, and in other questions you will do it in 5 minutes. So therefore, and in 6 minutes, 7 minutes. So it's an average. On average, it should be 3 to 5 minutes. So in this window of minutes, you should be expecting to solve all these questions and understand this core idea. You have to aim for 60%. So go to 36, like you have to do 36 questions, around 40 questions, fully correct. So, and if you do it around 4 to 5 minutes on average, you will get it clearly, and you have to do it all correct, no mistakes. So once you have more time, you will make less silly mistakes. So having this idea in mind, having this small number game in mind, you can now give your mock test in a very optimized way and make your game plan really clear. You should also make clear that what you should attempt: MSQ1, MSQ2, MCQ1, MSQ2, and NAT1, NAT2. Which one will you give first? You have seen our preparation videos of your seniors, and make sure, think about the negative number and the negative marking and all these things, and make your own plan. Let's say some people are good at MCQ because it gives an option among which you have to select. So I think personally MCQ is a very good way to start, because it's given option to select from the possible answers. It reduces down your search place, and then NAT maybe, and or MSQ according to your choice. So remember that 60% you have to aim for. Of course, you want to be the first, but you have to first clear the examination and aim for 60%, and then aim for 36 to 40 questions fully in a focused manner, and then it increases your time. So this video is to make sure about, when we revise, to make sure about your fundamental discovery metrics, that how you want to discover your strength weaknesses, and what you want to do now if you are in the corresponding region. And then making your cheat sheets is very important. And then the final how to, after iterations and you've converged to this weakness and all these topics idea, so how to make sure that you, which you want to do first in the examination, which you don't, and then how to aim for your optimum level of passing and getting admitted, like, the best strategy after all, and then accordingly select your planning. So planning is very important, guys. Make a good plan in a IITMMS, like mock test. Make use of the mock test really well and make a plan and try to implement that plan, your four mock tests, to trial and hit and trial and experiment out with your strategy. If it works, really great. But if it's working really great, don't become overconfident, okay? So make sure you give your best in that. I have really full faith on you that you are really doing great. You will be doing great. And if you're doing great, don't get up complacent. If you're doing bad, try to give your best and be the best of the lot, okay? I believe you can do it. I know that exam pressures and college examinations and exam preparations, but people have done it in the past and you can do it too, okay, guys? So thank you for your hard work. I'm really inspired by you. The whole Cheenta is inspired by your hard work. You have done really great hard work all throughout the year, and we believe in your abilities, and I'm sure you will do great. All the best for your preparation, guys. And um, that's my final words to you. For the intern students, I will sit with you for a special meeting to help you guide for the uh, for the post mock test and the pre mock test discussions. And if you have any problems, I will help you personally. And also the IIT bronze course we have enrolled this year, they will be given last 2 weeks of free preparation with our platinum course, so that they get the best mindset and the best people around them to focus on their goal. And I hope that helps in the preparation. And thank you for believing in us, guys, and thank you for staying with us. Thank you for supporting us, Anya. Thank you so much, and all the best for your preparation. I believe you will do great, and all the best. That's my words for you. Have a great new year ahead. Have a great ending year, and thank you for all the hard work you have done till this year. And thank you for inspiring everyone around you. All the best, guys. Stay tuned and stay blessed. Have a great day ahead. Bye bye.